The fox who always said I'm fine. The fox always smiled, even when his chest felt tight, even when his voice shook, even when everything hurt. I'm fine, he said, and no one ever questioned it, until one day, he couldn't say it anymore. The fox's name was Rowan. He lived near the hills, where the wind moved freely and no one stayed too long. Rowan was easy to like. He laughed at the right moments. He listened more than he spoke. He never asked for help. If something went wrong, he shrugged. If someone hurt him, he smiled. Rowan believed strength meant staying light, not becoming heavy, not pulling others down. So he learned to pack everything inside: disappointment, fear, loneliness. He folded them neatly and kept walking. Over time, his steps slowed, his smiles stayed, but they didn't reach his eyes. When night came, Rowan lay awake staring at the dark. He told himself, tomorrow will be better. He always did. One quiet afternoon, a rabbit sat beside him. You seem tired, she said gently. Rowan smiled. I'm fine. She nodded, then she asked, but are you okay? Rowan opened his mouth. And no words came out. Something in his chest shifted, not pain, pressure. He laughed softly. It's nothing, he said, but his voice broke, just a little. The rabbit didn't leave. She stayed quiet. Rowan stared at the ground. I don't want to be a burden, he whispered. I don't want people to worry. The rabbit shook her head. Being honest isn't heavy, she said. Pretending is. Rowan tried again. I'm not fine, he said. The words felt sharp and freeing. Nothing collapsed. The sky stayed still. The rabbit stayed too. After that day, Rowan didn't change overnight. He still smiled, but sometimes he paused, and instead of I'm fine, he said. Everyone thought the little duck was useless until the lake froze. Everyone in the lake had a role. The swans guarded the water. The geese led the flock. The fish knew where to hide when winter came. Everyone, except the little duck. He was slow, and when the lake began to freeze, many believed he wouldn't survive at all. The little duck's name was Pip. He lived near the edge of the lake, and the water was always colder. Pip wasn't strong like the geese. He wasn't elegant like the swans. He couldn't dive deep like the fish. When danger came, others reacted fast. Pip hesitated, not because he was stupid, but because he was gentle. Animals talked, not loudly, but enough. He's always in the way. He slows the group down. He won't last the winter. Pip heard them. He always did. And each word settled quietly inside him, like frost forming before dawn. One morning, the lake felt wrong, too still. Thin ice crept across the water, cracking softly with every movement. The swans gathered near the center. The geese planned their routes. The fish disappeared below. Pip stood alone. He didn't know where to go. No one had asked him to follow. That night, the temperature dropped suddenly. The lake froze faster than anyone expected. A young gosling slipped, ice cracked, water rushed in, panic spread instantly. The flock screamed, the swans tried to guide, the fish were already gone. But the gosling was trapped too far from the edge, too weak to break free. Everyone froze, everyone, except Pip. He didn't think, he moved. Pip slid across the ice, his small body low, his wings spread wide. The ice cracked beneath him. Stop! Someone shouted, but Pip kept going. Pip had always lived near the cold edge. He knew thin ice, he knew quiet danger. He knew when to move gently instead of fast. He reached the gosling, pressed his body against the ice, and spread his weight. Slowly, carefully, the gosling cried. Pip didn't rush. He stayed. He nudged. He waited. He stayed calm. And inch by inch, the gosling slid free. As they reached safety crack, the ice broke. Water swallowed Pip. No one moved. And no one spoke. Ripples faded. The lake went quiet. Then a small shape surfaced, shaking, cold, alive. Pip paddled toward the reeds. The swans rushed forward. The geese surrounded him. And no one spoke. They didn't need to. That night, Pip wasn't alone. They made space for him. They kept him warm. They stayed close, not because he asked, but because they understood. Pip didn't become louder. He didn't change who he was, but the lake changed how it saw him. Gentle wasn't weak. Slow wasn't useless. Quiet didn't mean invisible. Pip had always been strong, just in a way no one had bothered to notice. When spring returned and the ice melted away, Pip still stayed near the edge, still quiet, but no longer alone. Because sometimes, the one everyone overlooks is the one who holds everything together when the world freezes.